Jamaican
Anyway,
expressions.
we are fine, you know. You can run.
That is it.
But you can't hide. Walk and live.
Talk
and bumble dead.
So when they come here, when we
Dusty
go
cabinet,
they don't have one. They don't have one. They don't have one. They don't have a trophy room. They have a cheese room, but they don't have a trophy room.
These are the new merch, yeah?
Some changes need to be made, broski. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm saying Arteta out, innit?
What do we think of shit? Thank you!
Guys, we're outside the Arsenal Stadium. There's some guy over here who's an Arsenal fan and he does not like AFTV, Arsenal Fan TV. You know, Robbie and everyone is over there and he's just beefing. Check it out. We're at Arsenal Stadium, the Emirates. Is it gonna see red or is it gonna see white? We're here because it is the biggest match in London, the biggest derby in London, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Yeah, this is it, peoples. Tea&Crumpets is here. We're going to talk to some people. We're going to see people's predictions. We're going to hear what people has to say. We're here at the Emirates Stadium. Let's go. Yo guys, what's going on? We're outside Arsenal's parking lot. It's gated, but we can see inside, right? I don't know whose cars are there, whose is whose, but how close can you guys get at your stadium? Can you get as close as this?
Hope we win 2-1.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've been in this game for years. We're not the best, but we're in it to win it.
2-0 Arsenal. What's your predictions, mate?
3-0.
3-0. What does Derby Day mean to you? Everything.
It's a long-standing rivalry.
Yeah.
And it's bragging rights for Monday morning, isn't it?
Right.
Or Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, whatever it's going to be.
That's it. What's your results tonight?
Tonight I'm going to go home 2-1 win.
We'll put some chicken in there as well, yeah? Let me give you some fried chicken. Just to shut you up. I love my Arsenal. This is my family's yard. We're just trying to feed the community, feed everyone, and just doing our thing basically.
So what does Derby Day mean to you?
Derby Day means a lot, bruv. It means a lot. It's basically bragging rights, as we all know, and essentially it's about just beating the Spuds, because that's the third game we look for in the season. Before they're not troubling us, but it's a game we look for in the season, and especially the way things are now. Like, at the end of the day, today's a big game.
We're outside the original Arsenal Stadium, which is Highbury Stadium. This is how it looks right now. It's flats, apartments, and you can see the residents of how the building used to look, where the stands was and all sorts. So this is an iconic spot. A lot of history right here.
I could see it being a draw, could see them both scoring. I'm going 1-1 or 2-2 while laying 1-1.
Okay, now we meet up with a good mate of ours again, family friend. Yeah. What explain the scores, man, you know what I mean, because we're here, man, we'll be watching the match. What do you think about the score so far?
It ain't bad. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 Arsenal. We were 1-0 down, scored 2. I can't lie, we've looked better in the past, but it's alright, it's not bad. I think right now it's important that as a club everyone comes together. Everyone's saying Arteta out, everyone's saying, oh, you know what, it's time for a new manager. Half people are Arteta in, so we need to come together. And earlier on there was a massive march organised by the Ashburton Army, and literally the whole street just down there was completely packed with Arsenal fans, everyone together.
Yo, what's going on here? We have a bunch of brothers out here watching the match. We got one guy, he needs to go back to West London. But as they say, it's a London thing, yeah? Just like the House and Garage song.
They need a drug test. Trossard, bro. They need a drug test. Nah, man. That's what we should be seeing normally, man.
Okay, Jesus is out for a whole year.
Yeah, man. Saka's gone as well,
tore his ACL, Saka's gone.
Saka's gone, man.
Who can replace those two?
Bro, man, you know how we need a striker, man. I like Havertz, yeah? I like what he's doing, but
who would you pick? Who would you pick? Who would you pick?
He's good.
2-1 Arsenal. Was that the result that you was looking for, sir?
It was the only result, wasn't it, really? I mean, to some degree, I think we were a little bit fortunate, you know? And when the ref didn't blow the whistle at the end, you know...
You had a couple shaky spots.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling, I think he needs to go back to Chelsea.
Yeah, or get a leg transplant. Or both, maybe, a double.
Give him Saka's legs, for a time being.
Yeah.
This is definitely the aftermath after the match. When everyone is just rushing to come out. If you guys haven't experienced this, you guys need to experience this. Check it out. thousands of people. See it? Happy Gooners. Happy supporters.
You know, Tottenham, you know, it's like they're our main rivals really in London, you know, and there's always been that animosity between the two teams. You know, it's always good to teach Tottenham a lesson.
Gary in Tottenham was always telling you to go back to Woolwich.
Yeah, well, you know, we had to cross the river because it's nicer this side.
So right now, Arsenal won this game, so the city is painted red.
The city's painted red tonight, yeah, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of celebrations outside the Emirates tonight as well.
Well, we're gonna go down there. Do you wanna come?
Excellent. Come for a stroll.
Yes, go.
Darwin, man, my heart's pounding, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this game to bits, but all I know is North London's red, and it will stay red for the time being.
So,
Arsenal! 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 Arsenal!
Give it to me!
Thank you
What
so
do we
much.
think of Tottenham? Shit! What do we think of shit? Thank you! We ain't Tottenham! 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 We are Tottenham! Haters!
That's what's going on. Unfortunately, we wasn't allowed to film or do any sort of interviews inside the pub because of the management laws don't allow us to film in there. Those of you who know, I do security, so there's different laws in different venues. So hopefully we can get some reactions from different people while they're coming at the stadium.
Spurs are always their rivals. They're the only two fixtures that I look out for. I don't look out for anywhere. I couldn't care.
So you don't look out for Liverpool, Everton, Manchester City, Man United?
No, not at all, because I'm a North London boy. You can't have a derby. You can't call this like a passionate derby and have fans sing, "What do you think of Tottenham?" and then they do something different. For instance, I couldn't believe it that some Arsenal fans wanted
So
Spurs.
do you think this is the biggest derby in the world?
I'll tell you one thing, it's up there with Rangers and Celtic because both teams hate each other.
So what does match day mean to you or derby day mean to you?
Oh damn, man, it means a lot, man. I'm just coming for that 3 points. You get me? Like that's all it means, bro. Them 3 points, fam. That's what man's coming for.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, it means a lot, man. Even just coming out to see the fans and that, see how everyone is. You get me? Like,
So guys, we got the man himself, Mr. Arsenal. When I mean Mr. Arsenal, he is Mr. Arsenal. You get what I'm saying? He travelled to Nigeria, back home.
Yeah.
He went all over the world. He came back to the UK, and this is what he called Mr. Arsenal. He goes to the youth games, the female games. He does everything. So Mr. Ty, what did you think of today's game?
Well, thank you very much. This is very, very kind. I think Mr. Arsenal lucky is the way to say it. But thank you very much for that kind introduction. You're very, very kind. What do I make of today's games? A fantastic result. Very, very happy. Very, very happy with the way the team won the game. Incredible atmosphere with the fans, even before the game, underneath the bridge, you know, with all the flares and all that.
When the fixtures come out, it's the first game I look for is a North London derby, because you kind of plan out when you're going to play them. Is it the start of the season, end of the season? How's that going to affect the league chances? Because nowadays we're kind of close to winning the league title and Spurs aren't so much. So you look at it and think, well, maybe we can repeat what happened in 04 and win it at their ground potentially. So it's massive, and also it's just full of atmosphere and vibes and good energy. Like I say, good energy. When we go to their place, it's got techie a few times, and there's been plenty of stuff online where it gets very close to, health and safety wise. But that is always a fear. But it's a derby. For me, it's the most entertaining derby in the country, and it's kind of proven that over the years.
Any win against the Spurs, I'll take it.
So I hear you screaming out, you hate Spurs.
I hate the Spurs. I hate you guys. I don't care. Listen, I'm from Romania. They have a Romanian player, but I don't give a
Oh Lord.
I don't give a
So what does derby days mean to you?
Everything. If we win, it makes me the happiest.
We're with Robbie, CEO, owner of Arsenal Fan TV. Brother, it's an honour, it's a pleasure to meet you, as a black elder, doing your thing, putting black people on the map for TV and stuff like that. But one thing, we're here at your second home, You get what I'm saying? I know your office is around the corner somewhere, but
yeah, not far from it.
Not far from here. But how did today's game feel for you?
Bro, you know these games here, derbies, North London derbies, always nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny, you speak to a lot of fans and they go, boy, they even enjoy this game. Because when they went 1-0 up,
yes, sir,
bro, I stressed.
Yeah.
I still felt we could get back in the game.
Yes.
But I was like, we've got to get back into this before half time because otherwise it's going to be a really difficult game. And we did. We didn't just get back into it. It went 2-1 up. And then after that, we should have won by more goals. And then you get to the end of the game now, you're coming towards the end, last 10 minutes, and you're like, if these men score, and this ends up being a draw, man.
Do you know, I thought it was going to be a draw.
Yeah, because listen, you can never, football's a crazy game. We absolutely dominated the whole game.
Yes.
But all it takes, you know, when you're dealing with professional footballers, they're all so good. It just takes one moment, you know what I mean? So thankfully we got the win, you know.
And listen, you see what I'm rocking, innit, yeah? Make Arsenal great again, bro. Something needs to be done.
So these are the new match, yeah?
Some changes need to be made, broski. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm saying Arteta out, innit?
Ooh, that's harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh.
I might rustle a few feathers with that one, but fuck it, innit?
Yeah. So where can they find you?
Darnell Vlogs, man, on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch.
Say something now. Say something. Proper Arsenal fan here, season ticket holder. What you got to say now? What you got to say? Havertz, 0 out of 10 today, innit? 0 out of 10, bruv. 0 out of 10. Arteta out. Mourinho's f***ing better than him, innit? Yeah, exactly. No one's got to say f*** all, because you're f***ing bums. You don't give a shit. You f***ing mutts.
Guys, we're outside the Arsenal Stadium. There's some guy over here. He's an Arsenal fan, and he does not like AFTV, Arsenal Fan TV. You know, Robbie and everyone is over there, and he's just beefing. Check it out. Check it out.
F***ing melt. Hey, Yardie man. Yardie man. Mourinho, better than Arteta, innit? Mourinho better than Arteta, you f***ing clown. Yeah, exactly.
It's always bullshit.
I don't know, honestly.
When you win a game, they love you. When you lose a game, they hate you.
But don't you think everyone's got? But don't you think everyone has their own free speech to have their own opinions?
Yeah, of course.
But that's what they're having. They're having their own opinion. You got your own opinion. He's got their own opinion. So you know there shouldn't be no worry because everyone's got their own opinion.
The thing is, you can't say from week to week, you're shit, you're good, you're shit, you're good. It's a complete thing.
Your opinion, you're going to have to speak about your opinion too. Don't hide from it.
Yeah.
This is what you've got to say.
You don't
They're
go
hiding
from
from their
shit.
opinions.
Yeah. So we put on the accent. We're a yard man. You see me? We're a yard man. I don't know what part of Jamaica you're from, but I'm from St. Catherine, Old Harbour Town. But yeah, yard man.
Straight out of Kingston.
Kingston
12.
Kingston 12.
Arnett Garden, big up everyone.
Arnett Garden, see it there. But basically, yeah, we're here for Arsenal. You know, you've been a supporter for time. I overheard you say 28 years, right, as an Arsenal supporter.
Tottenham is our nice neighbour, never win nothing, but they just want to talk. So when they come here, when we go there,
cabinet,
they don't have one. They don't have a trophy room. They have a cheese room, but they don't have a trophy room. I went there was no trophy room. I do a tour there, there's no trophy room. I didn't see none.
Cops back in 1965 and all sorts.
Yeah. So, like I said, North London Derby, North London Derby mean a lot. Coming back from you know how long they said that we are not from North London and stuff like that. So every time we play them,
they say go back to Woolwich.
Yeah, they say go back to Woolwich. But guess what? We make North London a better place.
Yeah.
If for them alone, North London will never see a trophy.
Yeah.
Never ever. So I mean, North London derby is always a good derby, serious derby.
That is it.
When we get them, we have to win. No matter how we win, we just have to win the game and just send them back to where they come from.
So Yardman, where can we find you though, man?
I'm Yardman AFC, man, and YouTube and everything, Instagram, Yardman
that
AFC.
Is it.
Yeah?
See there, Jamaican.
Right, big up to all Jamaican.
You and Mr. Expressions, always bantering.
Always.
Yeah? What's your show? Enemies of what?
Best of enemies.
Best of enemies.
Best of
what do
enemies.
you got to say to him right now?
Don't know. I don't think I'll be able to find him now. Because, you know what I mean? A man rang me earlier and told me that he's left the country. Right? He's missing. You know what I mean? But don't worry. Anyway, you're there. Let me switch it up with something.
Yeah, come on, Jamaican.
Anyway,
Expressions.
we are fine, you know. You can't run.
That is it.
But you can't hide. Walk and live.
Talk
and bumble clock dead.
It's about football theatre. I won't even say war because it's football, and we shouldn't talk about war.
No.
It's about football
Togetherness.
theatre. Absolutely, it's getting the bragging rights, and it's it's being the kings and the queens of North London. That's what it is. But basically, if I say it in one word, I'd say it's encapsulating. It's encapsulating. It's fantastic. But I have to say, for me, it is a very, very big game and very high stakes game. But at the same time, for me, I've been lucky enough to go a lot. I always think it's always a game that you have to enjoy, and I always enjoy it. Listen,
Yes, that's it.
I must admit, I'm ready to cry. I'm ready to pass out.
He's the most passionate Arsenal fan that I ever know, and I know so much supporters from all over.
The luck
and
is
he every day. He's got different Arsenal drip. You get what I'm saying? So that's why that's why I call him Mr. Arsenal. What does Derby Day mean to you?
Oh my goodness! It's an atmosphere unlike any other during the season, man. When we play that lot, you know, it just everything gets ratcheted up. All the intensity it goes to another level, man. It's a powder keg waiting to blow up, and it just it's an atmosphere unlike any other. It really is.
And I hear your accent. You're from the States.
Sure am.
What city or county?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Ah, see it there, guys? All the way from the United States of America. We're with a supporter, but he's not Arsenal supporter. He's a United supporter, but he watched the game. What did you think about the game today?
I thought it was alright. It was good. Arsenal controlled the game for large parts of the game, from what I saw anyway.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good game. You know, should have finished the chances a little bit. Can't have as much this show about him and all of that in your team and stuff like that. But it was a good game. Tottenham could have come up with a bit more oomph. But from what the bits I saw, and because my stream and that was a bit lagging.
So what do you think about derby matches on the whole, like from the Manchester derby, the Liverpool derbies, the London, North London derby and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What's your perspective?
No, I think they're lit, and I think that definitely Arsenal v Tottenham's up there with one of the best derbies in the Prem, for sure, definitely. I think it's Derby Day's lit, man. That's when, rivalries, and that's when everyone's heated, that's when you get the best out of the players, and that's when you get the best matches. I feel like it's lit, man. We love Derby Days, man.
Thank you. So tell them where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, man. You can find me on TikTok, STXPHNOTSTEVE. That's STXPHNOT Steve.
Funny, right? Funny enough, right? Back in the day, I used to work in Tottenham. Yeah. So there's been a lot of times, right, when there'd be a Derby Day game.
You're hiding your t-shirt. You're hiding your.
No, but I should just be able to. Plenty black people live in Tottenham. So I could just walk down the road. That was before people knew who I was, right? The people just knew me for music, but Tottenham fans were. I could just walk down to the road, walk round the corner, go into the game, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Right now. It's a different thing. It's a dangerous game for me, bro.
I think we need a bodyguard for him, mate.
Bodyguards, not even that helps, right? I'm telling you, it's a very, very dangerous game for me to go to.
Very techie down there.
Very techie. Very, very techie indeed. But I'm always there, man.
Yeah.
I'm always there. I'm always representing, but it is a techie. Techie. So this game, honestly, you don't want to lose this game, man. There's so many Tottenham fans I know. The banter is real on these games.
Where can they find you, and what's next for yourself and AFTV?
Yeah, AFTV and also DR Sports. That's where that's where Best of Enemies and that show's on, and various other things. And one thing I've got coming out this year is like an online course where I'm going to be able to teach people how to try and do what I did. Which is to build a social media company. Right, so look out for that coming this year as well. And
watch out.
Yeah, just like.
And I hope that Tea&Crumpets can come and sit down in the class and get some knowledge and wisdom from you.
Well, listen, you're doing the most important thing.
Yes, sir.
Which is you're doing it, right? Because a lot of people talk and they don't do
action.
Right, but you guys, what time is it now? It's 12 o'clock midnight.
My feet are burning me.
It's midnight at night.
Yeah.
You're out here with your mic, your cameraman's there, and you're doing it, right? And that is the most important, because a lot of people talk. A lot of people wouldn't do this. A lot of people wouldn't be here where you are now. They'd be like, nah, man.
My photographer and his father had to leave.
Yeah, they'd be like, boy, it's too cold, boy, late, boy, my girl. Bro, if you want to succeed in life, right? If you want to succeed, it's the hidden, it's these nights, the sacrifice,
dedication.
it's these nights. That's what makes you. right? So you're already doing it. So well done to you guys.
Words of wisdom, people. Thank you, Robbie, man. There you have it. What an evening. What a night. We came to the match. We never got in. We went to a pub. We watched the match. We couldn't record. We interviewed some people. We interviewed Arsenal Fan TV members. You saw it. Like, I'm chuffed because what I've done, or what we've done as a team, guys. You're part of the family, guys. So we've done a great job. Look, guys, on a funny note, I'm not an Arsenal supporter, I'm a Liverpool supporter, but I love the energy of football. And the UK has got the best energy. But remember, guys, stay tuned for another episode of Tea and Crumpets. Peace.